Welcome to this in-depth exploration of one of the most infamous scandals in modern history. Inside the Epstein documents, names, networks, and unanswered questions. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the thousands of pages, videos, and images unsealed from Jeffrey Epstein's case. From the initial 2024 court releases to the massive 2026 Justice Department dumps, we'll break down what these files reveal about Epstein's world of wealth, power, and exploitation. We'll examine the key names mentioned, the intricate networks he built, and the lingering mysteries that continue to fuel debates in 2026. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't just a financier, he was a master networker who collected powerful friends like trophies. Born in 1953 in Brooklyn, New York, Epstein grew up in a modest family. His father was a groundskeeper for the New York City Parks Department, and his mother was a school aide. Epstein attended Lafayette High School, where he showed early promise in mathematics and science. He skipped 2 grades and graduated at 16. He then enrolled at Cooper Union for engineering, but dropped out after 2 years. Undeterred, he audited classes at New York University, focusing on mathematical physiology, though he never earned a degree. Epstein's entry into the elite world began improbably in 1974 when he landed a job teaching calculus and physics at the prestigious Dalton School in Manhattan. How a college dropout got hired at such an exclusive institution remains a point of intrigue. There he tutored the son of Alan Greenberg, the chairman of Bear Stearns, which led to a job at the investment bank in 1976. Epstein quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a limited partner by 1980. But in 1981, he left Bear Stearns under mysterious circumstances. Rumors of insider trading or other improprieties swirled, though nothing was proven. He founded his own firm, J. Epstein & Co., later renamed Financial Trust Company, catering to billionaires. His most notable client was Les Wexner, founder of L Brands, parent of Victoria's Secret. Epstein managed Wexner's fortune and even received power of attorney over his assets, an extraordinary level of trust. This relationship netted Epstein millions in properties, including Wexner's Manhattan townhouse, which Epstein bought for $1 in 1998. By the 1990s, Epstein owned lavish homes, a 40-room mansion on East 71st Street in New York, valued at $77 million, a Palm Beach estate, a New Mexico ranch called Zorro over 10,000 acres, a Paris apartment, and 2 private islands in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Little St. James, 70 acres, and Great St. James, 165 acres. Little St. James, dubbed Pedophile Island by locals, featured a temple-like structure, helipad, and guest villas. Epstein's lifestyle was extravagant. Private jets, including the infamous Boeing 727 dubbed Lolita Express, yachts, and a fleet of luxury cars. He surrounded himself with intellectuals, hosting dinners with scientists like Stephen Hawking and Marvin Minsky. He donated millions to Harvard and MIT, funding research in AI and biology. But beneath this facade was a dark secret: allegations of sex trafficking minors dating back to the 1990s. Hook. But how did a man with no college degree amass billions and befriend world leaders? And what do the documents say about his crimes? Let's uncover the timeline. The Epstein saga exploded publicly in 2005 when Palm Beach police investigated reports of underage girls at his Florida home. A 14-year-old girl told police Epstein paid her $300 for a massage that turned sexual. Detectives identified over 30 victims, many recruited from local high schools. In 2006, the FBI launched Operation Leap Year, raiding Epstein's properties and finding photos of nude girls, massage tables, and sex toys. Flight logs showed trips with young women to his island. In 2008, Epstein struck a controversial non-prosecution agreement with U.S. Attorney Alex Acosta, later Trump's labor secretary. He pleaded guilty to 2 state prostitution charges, serving 13 months in a Palm Beach County jail with work release, allowing him to leave for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Critics called it a sweetheart deal, a Acosta later claimed he was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and to back off. Epstein resumed his life post-release, but in 2018, the Miami Herald's Perversion of Justice series by Julie K. Brown reignited scrutiny. In July 2019, federal prosecutors in New York charged him with sex trafficking minors. Epstein was arrested at Teterboro Airport after flying from Paris. Searches of his Manhattan townhouse yielded thousands of nude photos, diamonds, cash, and a fake passport. On August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead in his cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center, ruled a suicide by hanging. Conspiracy theories erupted. Broken cameras, asleep guards, and a fractured hyoid bone, common in strangulations. The DOJ's 2020 Inspector General report blamed negligence but affirmed suicide. Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's longtime associate, was arrested in 2020 and convicted in 2021 of sex trafficking, sentenced to 20 years. She appealed, but lost in 2024. Hook. With Epstein dead and Maxwell imprisoned, did the story end? Not at all. The documents began pouring out. What sparked the releases? The floodgates opened with Virginia Giuffre's 2015 defamation suit against Maxwell. Giuffre, recruited at 17 while working at Mar-a-Lago, alleged she was trafficked to powerful men. The case settled in 2017, but in December 2023, Judge Loretta Preska ordered unsealing of names. On January 3, 2024, nearly 1,000 pages dropped, naming over 150 people. Batches continued through 2024, totaling 5,000 pages. Public pressure mounted. In July 2025, the DOJ released a memo. No client list exists. No blackmail evidence. Suicide confirmed. But conspiracy theories persisted. Reps Ro Khanna, DCA, and Thomas Massey, RKY, introduced the Epstein Files Transparency Act in July 2025. Passed on November 18, 2025, 427 won in House, unanimous Senate. Signed by President Trump November 19th, it mandated full release within 30 days. Initial drops, December 19, 2025, hundreds of thousands of pages, photos of Clinton, Trump, others, heavily redacted. February 27, 2025, AG Pam Bondi released flight logs, redacted contact book, masseuse list, evidence catalog. The big one, January 30, 2026, Deputy AG Todd Blanche announced 3M plus pages, 2K videos, 180K images. Total, Chagar 3.5 million pages. But controversies arose, inconsistent redactions, victim names exposed, no new charges. DOJ claimed compliance, but critics like Khanna and Massey demanded more. February 6, 2026, DOJ allowed Congress unredacted access. Hook. These millions of pages, do they expose a global elite conspiracy, or just confirm Epstein's social climbing? Let's list the names. The documents mention hundreds, but inclusion doesn't imply guilt. Many were witnesses, employees, or acquaintances. Victims' names redacted, though some leaks occurred. Political figures. Bill Clinton appears 50-plus times in 2024. Docs 100-plus in 2026. Flight logs, 26 trips 2002-2003, including Africa for Clinton Foundation AIDS work. No island visits confirmed. Giuffre deposition saw Clinton on island with 2 young girls, but no impropriety alleged. Epstein said Clinton likes them young. 2026 emails. Maxwell messaged Clinton about a favor. Photos, Clinton with Maxwell on jet. Clinton denies knowledge of crimes, cut ties 2005. Donald Trump. 7 flight log entries, 1990s, short hops with family. Mentioned 38,000 times in 2026 docs, mostly tip lines, unproven allegations. 2025 flight logs. Trump flew with Epstein Maxwell. Photos. Trump with Epstein at parties. Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago after rumors. Denied island visits. 2026 files. FBI list of Trump's sexual assault allegations. Unrelated to Epstein. Prince Andrew, former title stripped 2022. Most damning. Giuffre accused him of assault 3 times, age 17. Settled 2022 lawsuit for 16 net. 2024 docs. Emails about a puppet gift. 2026 videos, redacted footage from island. Flight logs, multiple trips, denies wrongdoing. Ehud Barak, Israeli ex-PM. Flight logs, Black Book. Visited Epstein's NY home 30-plus times. Denies island visits. Bill Richardson, ex-NM governor, UN ambassador. Giuffre alleged assault, denied. Died 2023. George Mitchell, ex-senator. Mentioned in depositions, denied knowledge. Celebrities, Michael Jackson. Zioberg deposition. Met at Palm Beach home. No massage. No allegations. David Copperfield. Performed magic at Epstein's. Zioberg asked if she knew girls were recruited. Kevin Spacey. Flight logs, Black Book. Denies involvement. Chris Tucker. Africa trip with Clinton. Naomi Campbell. Black Book. Flights. Denies knowledge. Leonardo DiCaprio mentioned in calls, denied close ties. Kate Blanchett, Cameron Diaz, named in depositions as business tech. Elon Musk 2026 emails. Travel plans. Island invite. Denied visit. Photos with Maxwell. Bill Gates 30-plus meetings. Flights. Donated to MIT via Epstein. Gates regrets association. Les Wexner. Gave Epstein power of attorney. Accused of assault. Denied. Glenn Dubin, hedge funder. Giuffre alleged assault, denied. Jean-Luc Brunel, model scout, died in jail 2022, suicide. Scientists, Stephen Hawking, 2006 island email, no wrongdoing. Marvin Minsky, mentioned in Giuffre claims, denied by widow. Others, Alan Dershowitz, lawyer, accused then cleared. Woody Allen, Oprah, Black Book, denied ties. Flight logs detail hundreds of trips. Clinton to Asia, Africa, Trump to NYNJ, models to island. No client list, DOJ memo July 2025. Black Book 97 pages, 1,500 plus contacts. 2025 release redacted, but leaks show royals, celebs. Not evidence of crimes, evidence lists. Nude photos, CDs labeled young name plug name. Sex toys, handcuffs from raids. 2026 videos. Redacted island footage, interviews. Images. Epstein with powerful people. Hook. These names shock, but what about the networks? Was Epstein a lone wolf or part of something bigger? Epstein's web spanned finance, politics, science, Hollywood. Financial managed billions for Wexner. Ties to Bear Stearns, Deutsche Bank. Fined 150 Motzers 2020 for enabling Epstein. 2026 docs. Offshore accounts in Virgin Islands. Suspicious transfers. Political. Donated to Democrats, Clinton, Kerry, and Republicans. 2026 files. Emails to politicians for favors. Intelligence rumors. Acosta's intelligence comment. Barack visits. 2026 memos on possible Mossad links. Unproven. Scientific Epstein Science funded Harvard 9 Nemotters. MIT 850K. Dinners with Nobel laureates. 2026 emails. Scientists consulting Epstein. Hollywood parties with stars. 2026 photos. Epstein at Oscars after-parties. Recruitment network. Maxwell, Brunel. Recruiters like Sarah Kellen. Immunity in 2008. Victims testified to pyramid scheme. Girls recruiting friends. Island. Temple structure speculated as ritual site. Debunked as gym. 2026 videos. Construction. Guests. Redacted. Hook. The networks are vast, but why no more arrests? Let's tackle the unanswered questions in 2026. Despite millions of pages, mysteries persist. The 2008 deal. Why so lenient? Acosta's intelligence claim. 2026 memos deny, but emails hint at pressure from higher-ups. No charges against co-conspirators named in agreement, Kellen, etc. Epstein's death? Suicide ruled, but 2026. OIG report. Guards falsified logs. Cameras malfunctioned. Hyoid fracture. Common in suicides, but fuels murder theories. No new evidence in releases. Co-conspirators. Maxwell convicted, but 2026 files name 10 possibles. Redacted. Why no charges? DOJ. Insufficient evidence. Blackmail. Rumors of hidden cameras. 2066 videos. Redacted island footage. DOJ memo, no credible evidence. Wealth source, how did Epstein amass 600 millionaires? 26 financial docs. Wexner transfers, but gaps. Arms trading rumors, Iran mentions in files. Foreign ties, Barack visits, Saudi mentions, MBS gifts in Black Book. 26 emails. Epstein boasting Middle East connections. Redactions. Why so many in 2026 releases? Victims' privacy, but critics say cover-up. Exposed victim names led to DOJ pulling files temporarily. No client list, DOJ insists none exists. But Black Book, flight logs, why no deeper probes? Survivors' justice, over 250 victims. 2026 files. Compensation fund payouts, but many say trauma lingers without full accountability.